Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Spakowo, Poland. So it's the middle of the night. Well, not exactly the middle, but it's kinda in there. And I have remembered that I forgot to bring water to the sheep and goats, so I'm gonna remedy that real quick. Because I do not want them going without. Yeah, beautiful. And let's dump the rest into this. How much manure there's in here? 1,200. Alright, pretty good. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you this, that, you know, I'm not perfect. I miss things, and it's quite okay if you do that. And if you actually remedy your mistake. And yes, I will learn for the next time. I do promise that. In any case, see you in the morning. And look at that. Blink away and it's already morning. So, you might notice that I have left my Zetor tractor out throughout the night. Because I didn't want to forget that I actually set out to take this trailer and sell it, and I have ordered something. Well, it's new, but it's basically made locally, so it's not, you know, the farm gear that you'd find on a big farm. Not anything like that. But I just want to have a quick little check on our animals, just to see how they are. Yeah, beautiful Highland cows. They seem to have enough food still, they seem to have enough straw, everything is fine and dandy. We have almost a full tank of slurry, which is also very much fine and dandy, because we'll use that and sell it. I mean, spread it on our alfalfa field and on our meadow over there. Okay, let me just roll this bale. Okay, let's give it one more big kick. Alright. And with that, this is perfectly... It's a lot lighter now, so I can actually kick it. Get it all back. So I read there are some notifications here in Ochin. So let's see what they are. Given name, given name, given name, given name. So, yeah, you know, the names. Cheery Marshmallow, Snowball, Beautiful William, Butterscotch, Zeke, Brian, Speckles, Princess, and Eclipse. Welcome one and all. Alright. And was there anything else? I don't think so. Let's have a look at our pigs. And the greenhouse still has some manure in. For some reason, it kind of feels like the pigs are... Is Miss Juliet expecting or not? No suitable male animal. And Romeo has 0 impregnable animals. Why? Will I have to change them? I don't know. Might have to call the veterinarian about this, because I'm not sure what's going on. So yeah, today I'm gonna start with exchanging that trailer, since I have it on the tractor already. And then we're gonna go spread some slurry on the fields. And then I'll probably do some work in the vineyard. We have to mulch, cultivate and spray the vineyard with fertilizer. So let's not forget and give some food to our beautiful dog Charlie, wherever he is. Oh wow, looks like a very healthy crop. Oats. Out in a boat with it. A boat. I've been listening to a YouTuber, well, watching his videos, and I think he's Canadian. Because he has out when he means out. Hi, Charlie. So yeah, I really wonder how my accent comes across. Because it's probably not something you're used to hearing all that much. But hey, it's mine. I don't really know how to do better, but I do better. If I compare my videos now to those that I've done at the beginning of my YouTube channel, oh well, there's a huge difference. Look at how many weeds does this farmer have in his fields. Looks like he's a weed farmer. Okay, that came out wrong. But yeah, it's not a good thing if your neighbors have a lot of weeds in the fields, because that means that you can potentially have a lot of weeds in the fields. Let's have a look at our sprouted cornfield. There doesn't seem to be any weeds growing, which is very nice. Awesome. Probably have a beacon running since I'm going on the main road with a long trailer. Yeah, this trailer was with us from possibly the very beginning of this farm reconstruction here. But yeah, what can I say? If it's broken, if it doesn't work, it's simply gotta go. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you at Mr. Ben's workshop. Okay. So let's park this in front of the workshop so they can actually check it out. I guess it'd be nicer if we actually brought this over washed, but forgot about it. Okay, and let's wait for them to bring the new trailer over and assess this one and give us some money for it. Probably not gonna be a lot, but whatever it is, I'm gonna take it. Alright, so we got paid 987 for our old trailer, and we paid I think around 5,750 for this one. Look at this beautiful baby. Yellow, beautiful, you are my new bale trailer. And it's configured for round bales, so we could stack it up very high if we wanted to. Even though I think we won't go too high. It might even be better without the guards, but I don't know. You know, since we had the option to get it, I took it. The trailer is not registered because I'm not planning on using it on the roads. So yeah, let's go hook it up, and now the question is, will we be able to actually park it in the barn? Yeah, proper hoses, proper brakes. So this is gonna be a challenge, because I know that these articulated trailers, dolly trailers, they are fairly difficult to reverse. Even though I've seen a video a few days ago on Instagram with there was a truck and had a dolly trailer behind it, and it reversed like, let's say, I don't know, 500 meters up a very narrow road to the construction site, and it was bringing bricks, I think. But yeah, that was something. On the other hand, this trailer should not, and I repeat, should not sink into the ground when we try to load it. So it should be a lot better. Okay, now for the first test. Can we reverse it? And I've actually been thinking on the way here that I might have this trailer just sitting outside, and it might be better if I use that bay for storing our corn header, because that corn header has a lot of moving parts, and it's probably a good idea to keep it out of the rain. Well, as this thing, most moving parts are the wheels, which are well protected from the elements, and the dolly part is also technically undercover. But just for the fun of it, let me try and reverse this thing. You can laugh and laugh and laugh about it much as you want. Turn, you silly piece of trailer. Turn. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Straighten it up. Ah, that's very close. That's very, very close to the pillar. But otherwise, not too bad. Yeah. Let's straighten it out just a bit. Okay, you know what? Let me know if you're amazed, because I am amazed by myself. Let me just push it back just a bit more. Enough. So it's undercover, even the hitch. Alright, I gotta pause with this. And let me know in the comments if you actually thought, or let me know in the comments how many tries you thought it would take me to get this in this position. Because I would bet that you're gonna say more tries than it actually took. And how many tries did it take? I fixed it twice? Once? Well, not many tries if we take the bottom line. And while we're in this tractor, let's go and spread some manure. Slurry, that is, liquid manure. Okay, fill her up. So we got almost 11,000 liters, and we can haul 3,500 in one go. Wow, look at how beautiful this is with the birch trees. Just for a fun fact, birch is one of the fastest growing trees, and they usually take up the whole space when something is abandoned. So if we ever abandon this place, there's gonna be a birch forest waiting for the new owner. Alright. Start her up and let's go. Good, good. So this is the first field done, and now the second field, which is probably gonna take 2 trips. But we'll see. Yeah, that field is at least twice as big as this one. So 2 trips, that means altogether 7,000 liters. I think we have enough to fertilize our alfalfa. Yeah, we got space for, I mean, we got enough liquid manure for 2.5 trips still, which I think is plenty. Alright, so let's have a look at how our field is looking like in this very moment. Yeah, beautiful. It's already regrowing. Okay, I'm gonna pick the speed up a bit. So let's go 12, 14. Will this even run 14? Well, we're gonna give it a try. So first the headland, so we can drive in this beautiful muck later on. Yeah. You know, being good at some things makes you usually bad at other things, so... What was that saying? Something something jack of all trades. I don't know. I forgot, but the point was that you can be a master of one thing, which is good, but you can be good at a lot of things, which is better. You may agree, you may disagree. I don't know about you, but yeah. Being good at different things is not gonna put you at the top of the world, but it will make your life a lot easier. At least that's what I found for myself. Right, so this is the first pass done, and I think if we go down the center, we should cover the whole field. So yeah, we might even have enough. I might have underestimated this little slurry tanker. Can we go? Can we dare 15? No, we can't. Ah, this is getting it close. And let's avoid on the left side, because there's more. And spray on, dear lady. Spray on. Okay. Let's dump just on these edges. I've probably missed some things here. So what do you know? We actually covered the whole field, well, most of the field, in one beautiful pass. One beautiful trailer. And I think I'm gonna dump the rest at the bottom headland, because that supposedly could be in a bit of a drought right now. And I definitely have to wash the tractor when I come back. And that's definitely something I want to have a think about. And done. Beautiful. Another thing that I didn't expect happened, so yeah, I guess today is a good day. And I think this is the perfect time to skip to the farm, and I'm gonna talk about what I wanted to while doing some work in the vineyard. I think that's gonna be better. Oh wow, what a beautiful spring day. Hey. And now for the last part for today's job, today's work. I'm gonna put the mulcher on and start doing some work in the vineyard. Okay. Before we start, let me just check the oil level really quickly. Where is that dipper? Yeah, alright, I'll take care of this off screen. Alrighty. Oil is fine. Fuel level is good. Do I want to have the front weight on? I don't think so. I think the tractor will handle this mulcher quite okay. Quite well. Oh shoot, you know, I forgot about the liquid fertilizer. I should have brought it home when I was at the store with the flatbed. Oh well. You know what they say. A person who doesn't think has to walk a lot. In my case, I have to go to and from the store a lot. Trying to find the correct gear. Ah, look at all those weeds. Weeds be gone. Okay, so let's go back to the thing that I wanted to talk to you about. Since we came here, we've done a huge amount of things I wanted to do. So actually, we brought a derelict farm, we built a new house, we built a bunch of sheds, we built a bunch of tourist accommodations and tourists huts, and you know, the amenities that come with. So yeah, there's been a lot of building and a lot of changing the area. We bought new land, we expanded the farm, we built new roads, and I could go on and on and on. I'm gonna try to make a nice little square around the vineyard before I go in the meat of it, into the thick of it. Yeah, so a lot has changed since we arrived here, and I think we're gonna request an ambulance to bring our great uncle over so he has a good thorough look at what we've done with it. He might be happy, he might not. Let's just say he will be happy because we revived the place. And yeah, but most of all, I do believe I kind of arrived at a point where most things that I do is just changing equipment. It doesn't really feel like we need to grow somewhere or have to build something for the farm to survive. We don't have to, get something or do something more for the animals to have everything they need. So we are basically coming towards the end of this series, I think. I achieved all the goals that I could possibly want, even more. We got plenty of money lying around. There is still a loan, so while we're at it, let me quickly have a look at what the bank statement says. Probably gonna say you owe us a bunch of money. Okay, we owe 87,667. So if I put my mind to it, I could technically repay the loan today. That would leave us pretty much broke, but considering how much money we're getting paid from the tourism side, and if we sell any animal products, we will get that back very quickly, I think. So yeah, I do think the ending of this series is gonna be the great uncle visiting, and the ending is gonna be us paying off the loan, and then we're gonna be happily serving the tourists, happily taking care of the animals forever after. Now, if that doesn't sound like a good plan, I don't know what does. I can see myself possibly building a bench down here sometime in the future and just sit here and admire the views, admire where we came from, how much we actually achieved, how far we came from the humble beginnings of a rundown and overgrown farm. Yeah, I can see myself in that position, sipping on some locally produced wine. Maybe smoking a pipe. Now that would be a OG grandpa move, I mean. Yeah. So, anybody with me? Wanna come chill? When we're gray and old and done with this thing, we possibly have some children or grandkids already taking up the reins. continuing with the legacy. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so just so you know where we're at with this series, there's probably gonna be only one, maybe two more episodes, and then we're gonna call it a day. And yeah, kind of getting emotional when things are ending. I'm not very good at endings, so you're gonna have to bear with me. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this episode. So thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun, and join us next time, where we possibly do the last or second to last episode. And see you around. Take care and goodbye.